What's up, everybody? Welcome to some more Let's Nerd with Felseal Arbiter's Mark. I'm Fluent, aka J. Dumont, bringing you the goods. Let's get right into it, shall we? On this gorgeous artwork screen. Alright, so our next fight, we're all ready to go to Guyam Tor. So, let's head out. I'm not sure who's injured. Oh, it's Alphonse. The way forward is clear, my lord. Excellent. The temple is close. I can sense it. Lord Alphonse, sir. Yes, what? Spit it out, man. Your lordship has to be notified if any of them them intruders showed up. They have done showed, sir. I am again amazed at my ability to communicate with lesser life forms, especially the incoherently babbling kind. No, not you lot, again? Lord Alphonse, fancy that, the two of us crossing paths out here in the hinterlands. Tisk, I suppose that band of buffoons I sent to deal with you have bungled it. Never send a common thug to do a nobleman's work, that's the lesson here. Then you freely admit to contracting a group of brigands to kill us. Yes, I most certainly did. How embarrassing for them to have fallen to your feeble little band of ne'er-do-wells. And now what, wench? Your precious law forbids you from so much as barring my path. Or are you planning to bore me to death? Don't think I'll let you off so easily, though. I believe it is past time you were taught to respect your betters. Oh yes, I'm going to savor this, my dear. I'm going to put you down like the cur you are. I was hoping you would say that. I hereby invoke the right of self-defense in the face of mortal danger, bestowed by law upon all arbiters. Whilst their life is at risk, arbiters have the right to defend themselves under any circumstances against any foe, even be they immortals or marked. Wait, what? What is this law? That's not how it was supposed to be. I haven't time to spar with my lessers. Underlings, I shall proceed to the temple. Remove the interlopers for me. Was it ridiculous of me to think he might stay and fight? There are more of them up on the ridge as well, Captain. Well spotted, Anadine. It appears we must go through his henchmen to get to Alphonse. Guyam Tor. Defeat all foes. Alright, so let's get Anadine up here. Let's see, we have 6. Let's get Andros. And Mercenary Knight, Mercenary Mender, Benjamin Cowell. Alright, so my strategy for this battle is going to be come down this way. Strategy, come down this way. Oh, my wizard is rooted. You can access a lot more information about any unit on their information panel. The information panel has multiple pages, and each one will showcase a different set of useful information, including status, skills, equipment, resistances, and more. For some of these pages, you can show even more information by looking at individual entries and seeing their description. know what? Let's not. Alright, let's jump right into the action. Forceful strike against him. Jump the cow. Can we push him into that plant? Will that make any difference? Debuffs from the target. Nice move. And attack as you can. Die. Got a wizard on top. Wizard come down here. Hey, still 109 GP. Unbelievable. Take a counterattack. Knave. And a crossbow from Ajax. Mercenary Mender, Mender Mercenary. Oh, he's got extended range with that. Let's get some Thunder 1. Alright. Push him into that rock. It'd be cool if you could push them into rocks and stuff and do extra damage. Virgil. I should have did a mass heal. What am I doing? Do a precise strike. She doesn't have it. No problem. Nice. Uh-oh. You know what? Use a potion. Sorry, Benjamin. Clunk. Oh, I should have tried a dirty hit to blind him. at this mender coming down here. Counterattack. Haha. Attack his own person. Let's deal with this mender. Heal action. Benjamin is our wizard slayer. With his mind down attack, which will slow down a wizard's attack. I could have went and got a side attack out of that. Little earth for you, sir. Enjoy. You're not lasting long, Ringe or Cart. Oh, she's out of healing range. No. Oh, I should have thrown a rock. End her. It's not going to end her. Boopa. Try to do this without taking an injury. No injuries. Anadine. I can't throw another rock, can I? Movement. He's a mender, so does he have Panacea? Yeah. And he needs a potion. Flawless victory. Not bad. Got a catalyst. Anadine was the MVP. No injuries. That was almost too easy. Alright, we're headed for the Highlands. Oh wait, I don't want to go there yet. Okay, good. Wish we had managed to capture Lord Alphonse earlier. Don't trouble yourself about it, Anadine. Alphonse's corner. This is the only path in or out of the temple. Now that we have a moment to talk, I wanted to commend you for spotting those additional enemy forces up on the ridge. If we had rushed ahead and gotten flanked, things could have turned ugly. Thanks, Kyrie. What are we going to do next? We'll camp here for the night and keep our guard over the approach to the temple. I don't want to risk him slipping past us in the dark. At first light, we'll strike out for the temple and end this once and for all. What is this? What the? Quintus, this is quite a surprise, sir. To what do we owe the honor of your visit?
I wish to speak to the captain, privately. You have always inspired great loyalty in him.
We are family, after all.
Yes, now I remember. His parents adopted you at an early age. Well, would that I had come simply to engage in idle chit-chat. The council was convened this evening for another surprise meeting, where I was told a marked by the name of Alphonse was attacked by your group.
There was an altercation early today, that's true. I wonder that all news concerning this particular lord travels so quickly.
I took note of that myself, but leave it aside for the time being. I was informed you invoked the right of self-defense in the face of mortal danger as a means of skirting our earlier prohibition against interfering with any of the marked. An accurate, if creative, interpretation of the law, and from what I know of this Alphonse, I have no doubt your claim was justified.
In that case, I confess I do not understand why you are here, Quintus.
Ever so direct. The issue is that while I personally agree with your interpretation of the law, the council took a vote and the majority are against it. I am here in my official capacity to curb your enthusiasm. However, I wish to propose a different direction for your zeal. You must have noticed in recent years how the Arbiters and the Council have grown progressively less effective. Primus, Tertiary, and myself have attempted to take things in hand, to correct the current course, but it seems as though our efforts have been constantly stymied. Though I've been unable to uncover the guilty party hindering our work, the trail circles back to the Council itself. The protection afforded this unsavory Alphonse character is but one more sign that things have gone terribly awry, and I suspect it is part of a greater, more sinister plan.
I understand, Quintus. I will support you in whatever course of action you deem best.
Good, I'm glad to hear you say that, as I don't think you will particularly like my solution. But Captain Kyrie, I have not yet nominated my own marked, but I believe I have found just the right candidate.
To have a reliable immortal candidate on our side would certainly be welcome.
My thoughts exactly. I need someone who champions doing the right thing above all else. Someone with integrity, someone incorruptible. Kyrie, I am nominating you to be my marked candidate.
Me? I am flattered you would trust me with such a grave responsibility, but I must decline. I have no desire to join the ranks of the immortals.
I know, and that is another reason why you're so perfectly suited to the task. I will speak plainly. I sense a growing corruption within the council. As you can imagine, rooting out this evil and quickly is of the utmost importance. I need an ally, Kyrie. As a marked, you will no longer be bound by the law. You will be free to pursue Alphonse and investigate the situation in any fashion you see fit. And once the conspirators are brought to justice, the council will have a worthy member to fill the void of Primus stepping down.
There is a certain sense in your plan, but surely there must be someone else, another candidate you could select?
Oh, you are trying my patience, Kyrie. I presented this duty in the form of an offer, but no one may refuse the candidacy of a marked, especially not an arbiter.
I see. When I became an arbiter, I pledged to obey the immortals in all things.
I'm glad we are finally in accord. Come, being a marked isn't some kind of curse. You will find yourself even more powerful than before. It is done. I pronounce you one of the marked. I know that you will continue to serve us well. You are now able to enter the temple, something impossible to anyone but a marked, forbidden even to we immortals. The goal of the marked pilgrimage is to visit the 4 temples and commune with the relics housed therein. With the mark upon you, the relic will confer some of its energy to you. Visit the relics at all 4 temples and return to a luster. That, in essence, is what the pilgrimage entails. Oh, and keep your wits about you during your journey. I have a feeling some skullduggery is afoot within the pilgrimage, and you don't get to be my age without listening to your hunches. Now I shall leave you in the care of the worried Reiner. Kyrie, is everything okay? What just happened?
Yes, I'm alright. Quintus selected me to be his marked candidate. The magic takes a toll. The feeling is strange and not entirely pleasant, but I will get used to it. I must.
Oh. This is big. You could become one of the immortals.
Indeed. I'm going to need some time to get used to this. Now that I'm undertaking the pilgrimage, our new objective is to visit the temple. Though I'm sure we'll still have Alphonse to deal with on the way.
Alright. But for now, get some rest. You look exhausted. You can fill me in on the details later.
Pretty cool. Kyrie became a mark. This grants her access to a special class with many powerful abilities. Give her new class a look in the troops menu. Marked. One who's been selected as a candidate for the title of Immortal. Their power increases as they draw energy from each relic in the land. HP plus 10, attack plus 10, mind plus 10. Let's do it. She'll become a marked. She can learn abilities. Not really. Nine 90% physical attack damage to the target, bypasses all counter abilities. 95% physical attack with 100% accuracy. Let's go Flash Strike. Allows the character to hold a 2-handed weapon in one hand, so that's pretty good. We'll save up for that. Wizard. Counters any damaging offensive spell casted on the character by casting a non-elemental version back at the attacker. Let's go with Water 2, Fire 2. A new class, Alchemistic. These mystics wield soul magic to support and empower their allies. So it's like buffing, haste, and slow. Precise strike. Now he's going to become something else. He's going to become a knight. I'm going to save up for some passive. Wizard Mender, Kalima, Trickery, 30 hit. Now she has 30 hit. Scoundrel Mender. He's can learn something. Not really. Alright, so let's head back to Santina and do some shopping. She's gonna lose them all on a sledge, so what would be the point of keeping the longsword? What's the trade-off? Is this less accurate? I'm gonna give her the sledge. Steel armor, standard military issue for heavy infantry. Gauntlet, heavy band protection, also useful for the occasional sucker punch. Attack +8, defense +4, resistance +1. Too expensive. Let's give him a heavy crossbow. Feathered cap. Speed goes down 2, but his defense goes up 6. Her heavy steel axe built to cleave through mail and flesh alike. Let's give her the sledge. Steel armor's not a big upgrade. Scepter of a long dead emperor. Nice. Mine +6. Feathered cap. Leave that on. White staff. Carved out of pure alabaster, blessed by a very vocal priest, increases the spells and range spells by 1. Nice. Let's get her Phrygian hat. Steel armor. How about a spear? A broad-bladed hunting spear to bring down big game. Ah, we're at our limit of gold pieces. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm going to save here. Let's see how long it's been. 16, about 30 minutes. So I'm going to call this an episode. And in the next one, we'll head to the Highlands and see what's crack-a-lack in there. And I will see you in that one. Thanks for joining me once again. Hope you're enjoying this awesome, lovely game with clouds floating by. Love it.